Okay, so for my next video, I wanted to make a video talking about spirituality. I haven't made a video like directly talking about spirituality and all this stuff, but it's like since the start of my videos up until like now, I've always kind of talked about it, but not really. Like, I'll throw it in there, like in my videos, like I'll hint at it, and I'll talk about things like manifestations or like reflections and stuff like that, but I never actually get to like the nitty gritty of like spirituality, like a spiritual awakening and shit like that. And I feel like for the longest time, that's been my intention with my channel, is to like bring across information spiritually, like to help other people. And I just never I never really jumped that fence because I always think of myself first, in the sense that I need to be valid to give this type of information, like be at the highest vibrational point of my fucking that I possibly can be, which isn't the case. It's not the case, but it's like I think that so much. But this is information that I've attained like long ago. It doesn't matter if I'm not doing my best. Cause you know, to be quite frank, I'm going through my own spiritual journey every single day. And I'm learning to master, not learning to master, but I'm learning to cope with and handle my emotions, my reactions, my inner being, and everything. Because every day that I wake up, I'm living for a new experience. I'm living for new things. And literally the way that I express myself, the way that I speak, the way that I think, everything is all revolved everything revolves around like spirituality and stuff like that. I still believe in angel numbers, even if that sounds like corny or anything like that, but I still, a huge part of me still believes in all that stuff. And I haven't stopped believing in it since my fucking spiritual awakening, because my whole life changed since then. And I feel like you can't really unbelieve that stuff. I don't even think that's a word, but you can't really forget that stuff once it's like happened already before, you know? And another big part too of why I haven't really talked about it is because of judgment from others or whatever, like sounding all corny and like deep and stuff like that. I don't know. I think it's because of what happened with like Sneeko and shit like that. That shit like really, um, that shit like traumatized me. Not like, but like, you know, like it did something to me, and like it like wounded me, you know, like and I just carry that around whenever I like express myself. I just become like self-conscious about how others perceive me and the way that I'm coming across. So I try to give my information in a way that's kind of digestible for people, and not be like, oh, what is this fake spirituality woke shit or whatever. And that's why I don't do it. But I feel like my videos and, you know, my experiences kind of align with that I'm meant to be talking about like the spiritual side and stuff like that. Like I was watching Cole Hastings, and he talks about that stuff. Like he doesn't hold back, and he really talks about like the person that he is and how he sees life in a spiritual aspect and things like that. And he really sticks to it. Like he hasn't stopped. And a part of me could have gotten jealous, like, oh wow, he's actually doing it and shit like that. I wish I could do that or whatever. But if anything, immediately when I started thinking like that, just from watching his video, I was like, I saw it from a different perspective. You know, from a different perspective. I'm speaking too fast. And then I thought instead that, you know, this, instead of being jealous or anything like that, this is a good thing. It shouldn't be that way. Not that it shouldn't be, but like I don't have to see it that way. I saw it in a way that made me feel inspired or feel more appreciative. Like, yeah, like this is, if I enjoy watching this type of stuff, other people decide to also do the same. Why can't I do the same? you know, I should want to express myself, be myself, because that's who I truly am, and I want to embrace that shit. Like, spirituality is something that means so much to me, and it's just like I haven't been true to myself, and I don't know, man. All my videos are meant to be spiritual in a way. I just try to like kind of sugarcoat it or kind of like camouflage it, you know, because that way the audience I'm reaching is more like is more it's because spiritual channels and stuff like that don't really get out. Actually, that's not even fucking true, to be honest. But the max subs you'll get or whatever is from spiritual channels like 1 million or something like that. Some people don't even end up getting that much. Actually, I think it all has to do with the law of attraction, dude. Honestly. But Sadhguru doesn't even have like 10 mil subs or something. That's insane though. A million is a lot. So I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But more doesn't always mean better. I don't know why I'm thinking this way. I'm really letting the numbers get to me, dude. Are you serious? That's why I don't be true to myself, because I'm afraid of reaching an... I'd rather have like 100K subs who really fuck with me for who I am and my videos talking about like spirituality and like life and shit like that, instead of having like 1 million subs for people that are like 8 years old, 10 years old, who just watch my shit to like fucking laugh and don't really understand anything I'm talking about. Or people that are just like, you know, people I don't really connect with. I'd rather have a real connection than to be fake to myself, because if I'm never being true to myself, I'm never going to find that company or those connections with other people. It all starts with your individuality, yeah, and how true you are to yourself. So yeah, that's my next video I'm gonna work on, because I've been trying to make a video and I've been thinking about it so much, and whenever I think about it, I think back to the whole spiritual concept. Like, I thought of making a video called "Why I Still Believe in Spirituality," and why I'm a spiritual Mexican. Shit like that. It's so funny. It's so dumb. I don't know why I thought of it, but and then now today and this morning, as I was typing, I thought of making a video based on a spiritual awakening instead, but I don't know. All I know is that my head's in that ballpark of like making spiritual videos, or a spiritual video, obviously, because I'm not gonna always want to talk about spirituality. I'd rather do everything, like, okay, but spirituality, like condensed, actual, to the point spirituality, talking about spirituality, I haven't made a video like that, and I want to. I'm not saying all my videos are gonna be like that, because honestly, I wouldn't really want to just make videos like that. But I do want to make that a big part of like the videos that I make. So yeah, just a thought. Oh, by the way, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. You dig? Oh shit.